Hey guys, good morning. I am finally getting over this sickness. I know last time I said I was feeling a lot better, but boy, it's been hard to very much kick. It's Monday morning. I lost a whole week, really, in my life, which is really sad because after I got home, I was on such a good roll. Anyway, thank you to Homoglow for sponsoring today's video. Today I'm gonna just take you along as I reclaim my life. Fresh start. I was on such a good roll. I did get up this morning, I think yesterday too, I made sourdough. So this morning I made sourdough. I don't even hear that noise. I don't know if you guys hear it. But today I've got some artisan loaves going. And it's like the stretch and fold stage. Yesterday I made 4 sandwich loaves, one of which we ate this morning mostly for breakfast. And I've got some tortillas going here because I had some leftover starter and I keep trying tortillas. Sourdough tortillas. 4 times since I've been home I've tried them and they're not turning out perfect yet. I know I need to just make myself keep trying them because I've tried tortillas so many times in the past and I stop. And so one thing I buy from the store, but I'm tired of it. I want to make them and they don't seem hard. It's just, maybe I over fermented them last time, but a couple times they've been like too soft, too watery, and they're supposed to ferment for like 12 to 24 hours. So I think I need to do closer to the 12 maybe because of the heat in the summer. Anyway, I want to show you how we survive with sourdough easily. That is most days I make sourdough. Most days in the summer I feed it at night, make it in the morning. I'm out in the garage. In the winter, I feed it in the morning, make it at night. It just seems to be what works the best. But I do have this freezer here, and I keep these shelves full of sourdough loaves. And so when we got home, and I didn't have any, I wasn't making it, it took me a while to get over jet lag. We used this stuff from the freezer, and then I got sick, and we used this stuff from the freezer. And so I have like space for maybe 5 or 6 more, 7, 8. Because that's what we've eaten since we got home, and it helps so much to have it frozen. Actually, I had several on the shelves too, and we ate through those. So I move everything up and I take from this side, and that's the way I make sure nothing stays in here way too long. But I will be filling this back up. It is a lifesaver for me. Sourdough for me works just as good when it's been frozen, especially the sandwich loaves. So I always try to make sure that I'm freezing those things up. And I'll have this whole shelf to fill, but you know, I'll move it all up. So that's how I can make all our own bread. Basically, we'll do hamburgers just on sandwich loaves or whatever. I don't necessarily have that much frozen. I try to freeze some of buns. I definitely freeze pizza crusts. I try to freeze everything I make, English muffins, bagels, all of that. But it's hard for me to stay on top of it. But if I can whip out a batch of 4 sandwich loaves really easily in a day. And so I just try to keep my freezer full of at least those, plenty of them, so that no matter what comes our way, that was 2 weeks worth of eating through. We were able to not have to stop at the store and get something, and we had our quality bread all the time. Brick. Hi, Brick. Well, you just want lots of attention. Today on the agenda, we need to get these guineas outside. And I think Eli and a couple of the girls are working on that right now. They're getting the coop ready for babies, kicking the old babies, teenagers out, which they mostly have been out, so that's good. They're ready. And these guys, not only are they starting to stink, one of them jumped out this morning. Last night, Solo told me, one of those guineas is going to be out tonight or tomorrow. And I was like, really? How do you know? He just said, I know. Sure enough, this morning we heard all this rustling, and then one of them was squawking so loud. So I came down. It was like 6:30 this morning. And one of them was running around here, pooping all over the floor because scared out of its mind. So I got him back in. It's time for them to go outside. We have been letting our birds free range now. On days we know we'll be home in the evening. That's the key for us. The coyotes come out every evening at dusk. I mean, they come during the day, but mostly we're making enough noise during the day. So if we're gonna be home all day and in the evening, we'll let them out. And it's been working really good. Gable has been very vigilant about the coyotes, so we're happy about that. We haven't lost one yet, we keep counting, but we're being very cautious, but also it's summer and they need to eat everywhere. They need a free range. They need to eat the ticks. They need to eat less of their food. In fact, their egg production has slowed down. Is that normal in the summer? I don't even know, because last year our birds started laying not till September-ish or end of August. So I'm not sure if that's even normal, but they have slowed down a little since it's gotten very hot this last week. So we want them to just be free and happy and move about as they wish. And I love watching them all over the property. Our incubated eggs seem to be good. We candled them the other day. Oh, they're turning. And it seemed like most of them were growing something, all of them. So some of them we couldn't see movement in. We need to candle them again. This is a plant that Tori planted in an ice cream bucket before we went to Kenya. Like a couple weeks before, Tori?
Yeah.
And
well, probably like more like a month before I put.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a lot.
About a month before. It's done so good in an ice cream bucket. She doesn't even have holes at the bottom of it. I don't know how. She's got a green thumb. She has a green thumb. Actually, Micah does too. I do not. A green thumb means you're good at growing plants. I do not have it. I have a black thumb, so they say. We have someone from Homoglow coming this week. Very excited about that. Actually, I was gonna have her last week, but I didn't want anybody in the house while I was sick. And so we rescheduled for this week, and it is just a huge blessing when we can have someone come in and help clean the house. Homoglow is a top-rated home service platform dedicated to helping you keep your home tidy and clean. Sometimes we just cannot do it all ourselves. Another huge benefit of Homoglow is it helps you support someone else in your community. We have used Homoglow a number of times and we've loved it every time. Actually, the people who have come in this house to clean it have done an excellent job. They always come in and ask what I want them to focus on, especially because I'm not doing it regularly right now. Lately, I've just been using them more here and there in the seasons that we need it and times that we need it, like before a big event. In this case, since we came home, we had jet lag, then I got sick. It's so helpful to just get everything back to square one. Sometimes you just need that one thing taken off your plate, and for me, I love it when cleaning is taken off my plate. It also helps us to be able to relax and enjoy our home, our own space. Homoglow's website is very easy to navigate. I always get a quick response. Sometimes I have planned it a couple weeks in advance. Sometimes I have planned it a couple of days or even a day in advance and gotten someone to sign up and come. You too can take home cleaning off your plate by going to homoglow.com/tribeofmany, and Homoglow is currently offering my viewers your first 3 hours for just $19. That is an excellent deal. I encourage you to check them out if you haven't already, and you can also just scan this QR code. Tonight, Judah and Katie are coming over. I didn't tell you guys, but the day we got home, Judah moved out. We knew he would be moving out. Literally, we got home at like 5 p.m. and he was gone by 6. He is staying at a friend's house. Actually, he's renting a room from some guys that are on the mission field right now. Him and a friend of his. There's like a house full of guys, and a bunch of them are off on mission trips all summer. And so he and his friend, and maybe a couple friends, they're all just renting those rooms from those guys. So that was a long way to tell you that. But anyway, there wasn't a lot of room here. I mean, let's be honest, he would have been in a room with 3 other boys that didn't have room for another bed. And so it's worked out good. We'll see how it all plays out, but we are in the midst of wedding planning. I know I have given you guys very little detail about Judah and Katie, but Judah did come home from Japan. He was done. So after Kenya, he came home with us, and yeah, it's all been great. So they're coming over tonight. I think we're doing some wedding planning, a couple other things, so maybe we'll get them to answer some of your questions. But I'm not telling a lot of their story because that's their story. So maybe we can convince them to pick up that vlog. That would be best. We got the guineas moved around. Look at my face. It is so hot. To say we missed our pool, it's 90. It's 10 something, it's 90 degrees. To say we missed our pool would be a gross understatement. Every decision we make, even at this point. Should we eat out? No, we need a pool. that eat out money is gonna go real far to get us a pool, but oh, we miss our pool. We are water people, and it is hot outside, and it's much more fun to be outside when you have a pool to jump in after your work. He's on a business meeting on a 4-wheeler. Some water glassing eggs. Actually, Judy helped me get ahead with this while we were in Kenya. And one of the eggs, or two, I think I see two, cracked in this one jar, so it's all foggy. What do you think? Should I just leave it and deal with it in the winter? Or should I pull it all out and, oh, someone wants to show off their feet. Noelle votes pull it all out. I kind of vote put it on a shelf and worry about it later. We'll see.
Mom,
the people will tell us.
Mystery Monday and go to Antarctica. We should do Mystery Monday so it can be a mystery. Mom?
We've been doing random things like picking up milk for the week and just boring stuff. One thing that's happened interesting since we moved to the country is we realized that people, maybe I shouldn't even say this out loud. People in the country have stuff, great resources we had no idea about. Oh, really? You look so cute. You don't need that though.
I can't find any more towels.
Okay.
She's like, no, I need that.
No, I need that. For instance, we found way better farmers markets out here. Much more affordable. They're really expensive in Lincoln, which is a college town. And it serves to the crowd that wants to spend a lot of money on organic, locally grown fruits and vegetables. I say that, I don't know why I use that voice. They sell good stuff there, but it's so much more than a grocery store, in my opinion. However, when we found farmers markets outside of the city, they're really affordable. In fact, a lot of times much cheaper than the grocery store, especially when you compare the product. Along that line, we have found splash pads and water parks outside of the city that are A, cheaper or free, and B, way less crowded. So that, another gem we've discovered. I'm sure there's much more, but I can't even think of it right now. But you just don't even know this stuff till you move out of town and you realize there's a whole world out here. Solo's taking the kids to a water park that we heard is great outside of Lincoln, in a small town outside of Lincoln right now, or soon here. And I'm gonna run some errands because I got some stuff to take care of. I think maybe he might, if you like it, he might be getting a season pass because we need to cool off more often.
To not like the summers here that much. I like fall and spring. And the last 5 or so years I was like, you know, I thought the older I got, the more I appreciated the summer. But this year I know why. It's having a pool in the backyard that made the summer not as bad. Because this week it's been rough in Nebraska. Oh man, it gets so humid and hot. You know, if it's humid and hot in Florida, you at least have the ocean and the. But here it's not. You got nothing. Not even a river.
That's true. We don't even have cool rivers. We do have a pond, but it's looking real nasty right now.
Yeah, I don't want to.
When we were in Kenya, it overgrew with some algae.
Your goggles like a crown or something.
Oh, nice. I don't think you should take all that stuff. You're swimming? Oh.
No, I don't.
You don't need your floaty. One of the errands I have is Luka and I have to drop the RV off. I just offered to do it for Solo, but I haven't driven it in a long time. He drives it way more than me in the last year, way more, and I'm a little nervous about just getting it out of the driveway, not falling into a culvert on any side. But it'll be okay. Used to drive it a lot, just haven't done it much lately. So we're gonna drop that off. The last people that rented it while we were in Kenya just did a number. Made us want to stop renting it. In fact, we canceled all our other renters. They messed it up so much. It is so annoying. They were people with experience too, which I just don't even understand. I honestly think they were drunk. for some of the stuff that's gone wrong. It seems like they drove it with the tracks down. They've just messed it up in so many. The back bathroom window shattered and they couldn't remember how it happened. Didn't realize it happened and later changed their story and they're like, oh, well, my wife says she did see that it was out. She had opened it the day before. I'm like, it just makes no sense. They had it for 2 weeks while we were in Kenya. The dash, the front dash is all loose, like the whole front compartment's huge. There's so many things wrong with it. So we're taking it in. Hopefully the insurance through the company we use to rent it out is able to cover everything. We had so many good experiences and then we had 2 in a row, the last one last year and the first one this year, that were horrible. It makes you not want to do it anymore. So I don't have a seatbelt on. We're just driving down the driveway to pick up the RV. Luka and I, and then we're gonna run a couple errands while these guys go have fun at the water. I don't mind solo checking out that situation at the water park before I go, honestly. Oh, it's hot.
111 degrees.
Oh, 111. No big deal. NBD. It is so cringe. Wait, stop, I gotta get out. Okay, here it is. I mean, it looks like it's in good shape from here, but it's not. I think we may just fix it all up. We plan to use it a couple times this summer, but we may fix it up and sell it. Especially because we want a pool. It wouldn't cover the pool, but it would help. When this thing is fun, it is so much fun. When it is not working and we don't have time to fix it, it's not. Made it out of the driveway, but look at that. That is not right. I don't know if you can tell, but that whole dash has come loose. Always the Spanish music with Luka.
It's like one song.
Always when I'm in here. Spanish or country or rap or Orthodox prayers. Next up, Aldi. We haven't been here for a long time. Did you just open someone's car door? Oh. What? Okay, why do you have a bathing suit on?
I should use these to pass along the water.
Picked up some produce. Didn't get what we really needed, which is basil. Well, we needed all that stuff in there though. Ooh, it's hot. It's really windy, which helps. And it's not super humid, despite what Solo says, it's not super humid. The humidity is only 47%. Not even close to Florida. At my parents right now, it's 73%. This next stop was really sad. I think we lost, very certain we lost our computer chargers and cell phone chargers out of our luggage. Some of them were in our bags, but Solo's laptop charger was in a suitcase and a good phone charger too. And so I think they were stolen out of our bags, unfortunately, so we had to get
Wait, really?
anyways,
Where?
Somewhere.
So like in Kenya?
Maybe in some airport somewhere. We haven't had anything stolen out of bags in many years, but unfortunately it does happen once in a while. And I'm glad we didn't stick a computer in the, I'm glad we carried on our computers. I almost didn't at the last second, so makes you feel better about just buying a charger.
Sorry, let me see Eli. Eli going.
Okay, I had to go into several stores to find basil. I got 4 of these. I'm making a Thai basil beef. I need a lot of basil. I told Luka, I might as well have gone to a garden center and bought a plant. Just use all the leaves off of it. Maybe hope it grows back. I should be growing basil. It's ridiculous. $1.78 on sale, and I needed like 4 of them. Finally back home from grueling errands. It looks like they left in a hurry. I'm gonna put a podcast in my ear and get my house in order. Alone. Oh, Luka, are you gonna help me?
With what?
Okay, let me show you what I got at Aldi. These things. This is like one sitting. If I gave my kids even 2 of these, it would just be a few bites. So, yeah, not a good deal. I think they were 2 something each, $2.16. Okay, Nessa. So that's like $8 for, I like Sam's Club better for produce. But I was in there, so I got 4 bags of, puny little bags of peaches. 3 bunches of bananas. They were all very green. And then a bag of onions, needed that. All of that was $25. And that's Aldi prices. But hopefully they last for a minute. They won't.
If you have children wearing a life jacket, puddle jumper, or floaty and cannot swim by themselves,
I actually took a nap. I took a nap, guys. I'm getting much better in my older age. Resting when I need to rest. I had a moment. I thought, well, I can just start cleaning right away and I will never rest. Or I could rest first. And 5 minutes is all I slept and I feel great. I laid there for a lot longer than 5 minutes, but it was not that long and it was enough. Anyway, Luka went off. He's helping someone who lives nearby us. Actually, we met from our YouTube channel with chickens and cats while they're out of town or something like that for a few days. So he's going to learn their farm. A lot of my kids have gotten chances to work on farms nearby, which is cool. I love it. My kids love any job opportunity anyway. I'm making this Thai beef recipe. I'll let you know if it's any good. It smells good, the sauce so far. Tonight is mandatory family dinner night. We named it that last week. So we told the kids, okay, Sunday night's invite night like usual. They can invite all their friends, whoever. And last night it was full. It was a full house, full yard, as usual. And then we told them Monday night, if you live at home, it's mandatory family dinner night unless you have an approved absence, approved by the council. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. But they love it. And so Judah, he said him and Katie were coming too, which is awesome. They don't live here, so neither one of them, but it's not mandatory for them, but they're like, oh, we're coming to family dinner night tonight. And then Uncle Howard and Aunt Sharon called and they said, we have a cake, an extra cake we can't eat. Can we bring it to you so you guys can use it? And I'm like, come to family dinner night. So everybody's coming to mandatory family dinner night, which is now what it's called on Monday nights. And then we also set aside a night every week that they're here. Okay, they're here and they brought a cake. It's a monster cake, I think. I just felt it. It weighed about 20 pounds.
She made 2 of these for me.
Wow. When? Did you eat one already?
No. For our wedding.
Oh. Yes, we have a lady in our church who's famous for her coconut cakes. They're incredible. But for some reason, Uncle Howard and Aunt Sharon didn't want to eat it all by themselves. I can't imagine why.
I wonder why.
Look at that. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
It is heavy. It is amazing.
It is heavy.
Probably,
we should weigh it.
We should.
Probably 8 pounds.
Probably. Well, oh man. Okay, let's get this. Wait, let's get it to pounds. I was weighing sourdough.
8 pounds?
No, yeah, his guess is 8. Mine is 10 and a half. Oh no, we can't see. Oh, it's only 5. It's only 5.1.
No, 8. 8.
5, 11.9. 5 pounds, 11 ounces.
That's 6.
Oh.
5 pounds, 12 ounces.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's a small child. I had children that weighed less than that. Hope. She was 5 pounds. The Thai beef turned out very, very tasty. It's supposed to have like julienne carrots. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Forgot to get carrots and snow peas in it too. But it's good. Got my sourdough out here. This is toppings for the Thai beef and rice. Judah's here.
Hello.
I can't even see you. Do you want to answer any questions for the people? The people have so many questions.
Maybe.
Are you getting married soon?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Do you want to answer any random comment questions that keep popping up?
Like what?
People want to know if Katie's family was fine with you proposing all the way on the other side of the world.
Yes, they were very fine with it.
And they knew it was coming.
They knew it was coming.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to know the date you're getting married.
That's the reason why we went to
Okay.
believe it.
Is that the reason we went to Kenya? Is that the reason we went to Kenya?
Nope.
What was the reason why we did
To visit our family. I don't know, I can't think of any other questions that everybody had.
Mom?
I'll have to ask them again.
Oh, yes.
Look at them shoes, but that wouldn't help too much. No, not yet.
All we do is measure people. He's taller than me, I know that.
There's you coming.
You're a good diver. Is that a 2 thumbs up for Miss May's coconut cake? It's good. We love it.
Yeah.
This is the best cake ever, hands down.
Literally that.
I don't even like coconut, and I agree it's very good. Judah's on the mower.
Sometimes it makes me cough my lips.
Okay, pass. No.
We're doing wedding colors, talking.
Which one do you like? Which one do you like? Let's look at mine.
I think your bridesmaids' dresses should all look like this, Katie. That's what I think.
I like this one.
Honestly, I want to be opposed. I think it's so cute.
He said he likes the views out here. The evening views. We've been doing a little bit of wedding planning. Well, the couple is doing all the wedding planning. We're just getting to hear some of their ideas. So fun. They're doing a great job. And it's nice to have them out here for mandatory family dinner. Before Uncle Howard and Aunt Sharon were coming, I was telling you that there is another day we set aside in the week simply to have people over. If the people we're having over have children the same age as some of our kids, they'll need to be home for those days, and we'll make sure we tell them ahead of time. Otherwise, it's not mandatory for that one. But it is very helpful to have a day where you just know, okay, we're always pretty much free to have guests this day. We have a huge list of people we want to have over, and it's just hard to make it happen. So hopefully this will help us. We've been spending a lot of late evenings outside.
It's been cooling off nicely.
Yeah, it's a little cooler. It's still high 90s, but it's better.
When it's been 105 and high 90 feels good.
It does. Hi, Gable Price. Oh, you went swimming. Ooh. Back away. Back away. Why do you have to give me a hug? Summer nights. They are the best. Outside. We had a good time. It's almost 11. Guys, do you like family dinner night?
Oh yes, I loved family dinner tonight.
You weren't even here.
I was, it was so great.
It was so great. Judah and Katie just left.
I'm looking for a spot.
Luka.
Oh, there we go.
Luka, do you like family dinner night? He doesn't like the camera. It's a good time. It's harder when your kids get older and they all have lives outside the house together, everybody, but we're doing our best. Quit having lives, come on. Oh, it's frustrating.
Sorry, Mom.
Frustrating. Thank you guys for watching today. We'll talk to you in the next video. Actually, the next video, Solo and I will be out of the country. What? I feel the same way. All right, bye.